No, 1960 to 1995. This guy was 35 years old.
Kind of makes you think, doesn't it?
And see, they don't put flowers by their graves usually. You know?
Oh, cool. Yes, I love them. Go, bye. Go. I say, let's go. Let's go. Here, I'm going to camp another one. Pero... Seriously? Oh. That's
I was looking for the goosebumps.
Why is this locket doing here in the town?
vehicle. B-Hutch.
General Jeffries, I want to thank you for the opportunity to come to Bosnia and visit with you and see what our soldiers do in their jobs. And I must say that I would be proud to represent any of them on City Council in Edmonton. And we in our city are anticipating with pleasure your arrival. And here's some information, more information about what Edmonton has to offer for when you're there. And I would like to present you with this pin, and please accept this pin and join Major Doug Martin and I in being Edmonton ambassadors.
Well, thank you very much, Rose. It was very much our pleasure to have you here, and it's our pride to represent you over here in Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Find a spot for that.
Good.
In my pin collection.
There you go. Great.
Can I put it on?
Yeah, absolutely. I wasn't sure whether it was appropriate for you to wear, but I guess you can do anything you want here.
Well, I don't, but I could.
Oh, that makes us feel really good to see you wearing that, and we'll hold you to that when you're in Edmonton. You know, you won't be.
Well, you can check it out when I arrive.
You got it.
Beginning of August.
Absolutely, and I'm sure the Major and I will have many opportunities to work with you there, and I can't wait to introduce you to the rest of my colleagues in our mayor.
We're looking forward to getting there, my family and I.
Great. Thank you very much.
So, did you have a good time?
Did you tell that joke about what was that joke where somebody had his brain operated on? What was he singing?
So why did you come over here to Bosnia?
I had an opportunity to come over and see what soldiers do when they're doing their jobs. And a lot of these soldiers are going to be coming to Edmonton and, in fact, living in the ward that I represent on City Council.
And what did you find about the soldiers and what they're doing over here in Bosnia?
Well, I certainly have a new respect for the work that they do, and being able to watch them help this country get itself back on its feet and help the people work towards rebuilding and reconstructing and getting on with their lives has been very encouraging. And I think they're doing us proud. And the fact that they are able to have the presence here that prevents so far any other kind of fighting, I think is very significant.
Now that you've seen them in action here, is there anything particular that you'll do on City Council back in Edmonton to help them out with their living arrangements and problems?
Well, I have a better understanding in talking to the soldiers that have been here for 6 months as to what the needs of their families are back home. And also because the Army base is in the ward that I represent, I'll be able to understand, I think, a little bit better some of the things that they may be wanting from the city of Edmonton. We're looking right now at a possible annexation of the Lancaster Park base, and so when I see and talk to them, it'll give me a better understanding of why they may ask for some of the services that they ask for, and some of the kinds of accommodation that they want us to give them and to help them do their jobs.
Is the city of Edmonton ready to meet the needs of all these people who are going to be moving to your base, the additional people who are coming because of the consolidations?
Well, a lot of people are getting ready. Clearly the business community is ready, the real estate community is ready, and the City of Edmonton administration is doing a study as to the implications of annexation and what that would mean in terms of costs to the citizens of Edmonton to get all the services out to the base, things like transportation and infrastructure.
So what would you say to the people of Edmonton about these people who will be coming, these soldiers who will be new soldiers moving there, or soldiers who have lived there and are returning?
Well, one thing that I want to say to Edmontonians is that they really should give the support to these people, and there is an incredible amount of talent that I have been able to witness in this within the military, and I think that those talents will serve us well, because I can see the soldiers becoming very involved in their community leagues. As Major Doug Martin has become involved, the very first military person to be a board member of the Edmonton Economic Development Edmonton organization, so we're going to be that much better for the qualities that these people bring.
And what would you tell soldiers to expect from the city of Edmonton?
I think that they don't have to be afraid to ask for help and ask for understanding, and I think that they can expect a warm welcome when they come back.
Anytime.
You know, another plus for me coming over here is to be able to see and talk with the locals. In my ward, I have quite a percentage of Serbs who came from this country to Edmonton. I also have a large Muslim population, as well as some Bosnians in my ward, and certainly in Edmonton. So I think I'll be able to have a better understanding of perhaps some of the fears that they have for their relatives back here, and understand why they may think as they do, why they may ask for things that they ask for. So I think that it'll be a mutually beneficial exercise for my having been here.
Todorova.
Hey, Francois!
Sure, no problem, right?
Wide angle lens?
Actually, it is a wide angle lens.
I don't know what.
And we're in Velika Kladusa, and this project was an idea of expanding humanitarian aid on the part of our brigade. We started working in Vernagrac, and we were taking care of civilians there, and we'd been able to get enough infrastructure in place that a Bosnian physician came in and took over. And then we talked to the French physicians that were also working here, helping out humanitarian aid, and said, where would you think is the next place to go? And they said Todorovo, because the whole place has been blown up. So we came out, checked out the area, and we saw in the old clinic area, which we'll take you to after if you like, where there's big lineups outside this person's house where they're working in. And the physicians were really concerned, as they had open cases of TB and stuff, coughing on each other for 8 hours a day in a very enclosed area, and they were concerned from a public health point of view. So what we'd hoped is that if we built a temporary facility such as you see, using some seed money from ODA, we could put something up that would, one, provide a healthcare facility, two, entice a Bosnian musician to return to the area, and that there was a clinic here that was worthy of working in, which was their, I think, big concern about not coming here. And three, allow us to help the area as Medicine du Monde, the humanitarian organization, is pulling out, and they're actually pulling out this week. So with that in mind, we put together an ISO container that was located on the site and took it back and fixed it up. Took two used sea containers that were rusted out and fixed them up, and then took about $5,000 from the seed money, and we built this temporary facility here, which you can see has a waiting room area, two bathrooms there with hot and cold water, and a medical clinic in here. And then we've got a peaked roof for shelter, but which could be walled off in front, and again serve as a larger waiting room later. We're located right beside a school, and there's about 500 kids in there, and you know, they won't have a doctor after Tuesday, and so now we can provide some health care and some public health teaching for this, both for the school and for the clinic area. And this area serves a catchment area of about 8,000 people. And many of them are returning refugees and returning people from the war who were bombed out and sort of living 10, 20 people in a house at times. So we think this is a pretty good success, and I think the reason it's going to be such a success is that it's not a band-aid solution. We're sort of helping them help themselves. And when they saw that we took the ISO container, they hooked up the water to the site here themselves. They hooked up electricity to the site here themselves, and to the septic system. And so we were able to plug into that. And they're coming to clear away the grass. They're supposed to come today, but it rained, so I imagine they're coming tomorrow to do that. The drugs are all supplied by humanitarian aid organizations, which has nothing to do with the military. So what we were able to do is give them that little boost to get things started, and to come in and provide a doctor a couple of days a week until a Bosnian physician returns. And I think one is more likely to return, seeing as how the drugs are there, the clinic's there, the patients are there, and all they basically have to do is walk in. And so I think they're going to be much more successful in eventually taking over their own health care with this small project here. So that was sort of what's been going on.
Come on, this side there, doctor. Just No, I got some candies though. again. Perhaps you can ask the counselor here, or the town official, how does he feel about this medical center coming into place with the Canadian help?
Kako se vi osjećate prema ovoj ambulanci koju su oni dotirali ovdje od Kanađana koji su pomogli?
Pa mi smo zahvalni. Zahvaljujem se i kanadskim vojnicima i kanadskom narodu za pomoć koju su nam učinili ovdje. Mnogo im hvala.
We're grateful to the Canadian soldiers and to the Canadian people for donating this to this area because it's needed, and we want to thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and hopefully this will work for you. Do you feel that it'll encourage a Bosnian doctor to come back and practice now that there's there's facility again and that there is some medicines and drugs?
Da li vi mislite da će bosanski doktor doći ovdje, pošto je ovo napravljeno sada, da bi on došao ovdje, pošto ima medicina, ima sve, da bi on radio opet u ovome mjestu?
Da, mi očekujemo. Oni bi trebali da dođu. Ima puno, mi imamo vani koji su otišli prije rata ili u ratu, pa se sad vraćaju se oni. Jer druge oni države nemaju nego Bosnu ovdje. I ovdje je mjesto njima, i ljekaru i svim ostalima koji su otišli odavde.
We're hoping right now that the doctors will return. The ones that gone into other countries during the war here, we're hoping that they will return now that there is peace. This is their country, and hopefully they will return.
Thank you.
Mujo Sulejmanegić.
Mujo Sulejmanegić.
Mujo Sulejmanegić.
Sulejmanegić.
Sulejman.
Sulejman. Agić.
Agić. How do you spell that?
Suljo, S-U-L-J-O.
S-U-L-J-O.
Yes.
Okay.
Sulejmanegić, S-U-L-A-M-A-G-A-C.
I'm sorry, your name again is?
Joe.
Joe. So Joe, tell us a little bit. I mean, you grew up here when you were a child. What exactly is it we're standing in front here?
We're sitting, this here used to be a post office. Upstairs used to be apartment buildings for the doctor that was living here. Up here used to be a store. And on the other side, they used to keep records of the town people, records, birth certificates and everything else.
And when was this area attacked?
This was about 1992, I believe. There was a first battle here in '92. I went to the school 20 years ago. The school was during this battle was used actually to keep prisoners, and a lot of the army officials used to occupy the school. That's why you see most of the patches right now. Those are from shrapnel. Those are from bullet holes, grenades and such. Actually, it was liberated approximately 6 months ago. As you can see inside here, because it was occupied, so it was heavily attacked by both sides. It's pretty well destroyed inside, burnt out. The classrooms, everything is destroyed as far as the furnishings in here. There's a great need to get this going again because there's approximately 800 kids that come to this school. Direktora. Merhaba. Da li vi volite školu? Volimo! Da li volite svoga nastavnika i direktora? Volimo! I želite nastaviti svoju školu, jel? Volimo! Želimo, ne volimo. What this basically is, koji je ovo razred?
Ovo je, pazite, jedan novi vid procesa nastave koji se odvija. To je instruktivna sad nastava. Zbog redovnosti nastave koja treba početi u
What this is the 6th grade right now. As you can see, it's overcrowded. This is 3 6th grades that are supposed to be in other classrooms, but they're all combined in one classroom because most of the other classrooms are in bad damage. Right now, what they're doing is trying to teach these kids is the best.